When you look at a river from above, it looks like a drunk snake. Left, right, left again, as if it forgot where it was actually trying to go. The shortest route would be a straight line, right? Just straight ahead from the mountain to the sea. Done. But no, rivers love detours. They meander, wind around, and build curves where none need to exist. And the craziest part, they can't help it. Even if you dig a perfectly straight canal, after a few years, it'll start to snake around, as if water has a memory and a preference for elegance. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're looking at why rivers don't like straight lines and what that has to do with physics and a bit of chaos. The first idea is simple. Maybe rivers just follow the terrain. Mountains here, valleys there, and boom, a curve forms. Sounds logical, but that doesn't explain why rivers form snake-like patterns even in completely flat plains. There are no obstacles there, nothing, and yet they wind around like clockwork. The truth is, rivers create their own curves, and it starts with something tiny. A rock, a root, a small sand dune. Something deflects the water slightly to the side. Just a few inches. Nothing dramatic. But that's all it takes, because as soon as the water is even slightly deflected, something fascinating happens. The current on the outside of the curve becomes faster because the water has to travel a longer distance there. It accelerates, digs deeper into the bank, and tears away earth. The outer curve becomes steeper, more aggressive. On the inside, however, the current slows down. The water has less energy and lets go. Sand, gravel, mud, everything gets deposited there. While the outside is eroded away, the inside grows. The river digs its own curve, and now it becomes unstoppable. This small curve reinforces itself. The deeper the water digs into the outside, the stronger the current becomes there. The curve gets bigger, wider, more dramatic. A small bend becomes a large loop, a meander. Some rivers meander so severely that two curves eventually touch. The river cuts off its own loop, digs a new, shorter path, and leaves the old curve behind. What remains is a horseshoe-shaped lake, a so-called oxbow lake. From the Amazon to the Danube, you can find these cut-off river loops everywhere. And here comes the mathematical twist. Researchers have discovered that the length of a meandering river is on average about 3 times the direct distance. Whether it's a small stream or a massive river, almost as if nature has a preference for certain proportions. Some scientists suspect that rivers try to distribute their energy as evenly as possible. The curves gently slow down the water and prevent the river from uncontrollably eating into the ground. In short, meanders aren't mistakes, they're efficiency. Humans don't like that. We love straight lines, order. So for centuries we've straightened rivers, channelized them. The problem? Without their curves, they flow faster, dig deeper, and flood more often. Nature didn't invent curves for fun, but out of necessity. That's why many countries today are renaturalizing their rivers. So next time you see a river on a map winding around like a stressed-out noodle, remember, that's not random. That's physics, mathematics, and a bit of inevitable chaos. Rivers know where they want to go. They just prefer to take the scenic route. Because nature doesn't plan, it improvises. And sometimes detours are the best route. So stay curious, and if you like puzzles like this, subscribe to the channel, because this is where your curiosity gets satisfied. Who knows? Maybe the river was just trying to explain to us why straight lines are boring.